And how's it going, everyone? It is Skullzi here with the latest gaming news, rumors, and speculation. I have a very special video for you all today because we just got some more news about the next and new Elder Scrolls game from Bethesda. Skyrim, or more specifically, the Skyrim Anniversary Edition Necromancy Reanimate Corpse Ritual. All jokes aside though, I still find myself somehow hyped for this, especially when you consider Bethesda Wizards actually summoned Todd Howard himself to spend some time in our very own plane of existence. Todd Howard will be doing a community interview where we can all ask him any question we have about Skyrim, or at least that's what Bethesda thinks. What really is going to happen though is 1,000 questions about the Elder Scrolls 6, Starfield, and then like the posting of every possible Todd Howard meme the community can find. But fear not, as on top of this Todd Howard AMA, Bethesda gave us some more confirmed information about Skyrim Anniversary Edition, including the price, finally. So let's not waste any more time and get into today's content. First off, let's start with Todd Howard, because come on, it's Todd. On November 4th at exactly 3:27 p.m., which means the Elder Scrolls 6 will be released in March of 2027, Bethesda tweeted this. Here we can see the one known as Todd Howard holding the thing known as paper. On paper, words can be seen. The community and I worked hard to transcribe these words into actual words, and here is what they say. The tweet itself says, "Prepare your Skyrim questions." On November 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Todd Howard will be hosting a live AMA on Reddit/AskMeAnything, hashtag Skyrim10, and Todd's We Know note states as follows: U/Todd Bethesda. Hi Reddit, join my AMA November 10th. Top comment wins a sweet roll. So wow, Todd finally joins the social media wilds. I definitely already followed his profile over on Reddit, and I can't help but wonder how many random messages and DMs his profile has already received. No doubt he's gonna ignore all of those, because I probably would too, because there's probably like a billion of them, and I'm sure half of them are nonsensical and just meme-based. But either way, it's kind of brave of Todd to finally make a social media account, and to be honest, it's kind of brave of Bethesda to host the AMA over on Reddit, a site known for requiring a consistent dose of Radix and Radaway. However, we can finally ask Todd any question we have about Skyrim, but we all know most of these questions are going to be about the Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield, and likely a handful of other like random bizarre things knowing the internet. Either way, we should get a lot of interesting stories and information surrounding Skyrim Anniversary Edition, as well as Skyrim's overall development and creative process, which is actually pretty hype and super interesting, as I know me personally would love to know more about the behind-the-scenes stuff over at Bethesda Game Studios. And if you are expecting any new Starfield or even Elder Scrolls 6 information from this Todd Howard Ask Me Anything on November 10th, this is what I gotta say. It's skooma. Okay, first, don't expect it. The Ask Me Anything itself is focused on Skyrim in Bethesda and Todd's own words, and even if we get a little Starfield something, as I always say, it's better to expect nothing. That way you can both avoid disappointment if nothing happens, and at the same time be surprised if something does. I will say this though, every time Todd is on any sort of interview ever, he's usually always pressured into teasing something about their next major title, in this case Starfield, and this has sometimes been the case in previous interviews involving other things when Starfield would just randomly be brought up. So there are actual chances of that happening during this AMA event, but if it does, it'll just be some kind of evasive statement that both says something without saying anything at all at the same time. However, it might be enough to cause us skooma speculators to speculate over the statement and break it down in madness for any new shred of Starfield information. Either way, I might actually live stream this event on November 10th, but more on that later. Next, let's move over to the new confirmed Skyrim Anniversary Edition information, including that price. This information was literally shared by Bethesda within the hour of me recording this video over on the official Bethesda Elder Scrolls website. They finally answered some of the biggest questions and concerns we have for Skyrim Anniversary Edition, and here is what it says. Sorry, I got possessed by an old railway magnate. They say November 11th marks 10 years since the release of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and we're celebrating with the Skyrim Anniversary Edition, the most comprehensive edition of the game released yet. Curious to learn about more about the Anniversary Edition, Morty? Well, check out the fact below. What's in the Skyrim Anniversary Edition? The Skyrim Anniversary Edition bundles together Skyrim Special Edition with every piece of Creative Club content released at the time of the Anniversary Edition's launch. The more times I say anniversary, the less I can say it, apparently. This will include additional quests, armor, gameplay modes, and you can get a first look at some of the content included in their article over at this link. They continue on by saying players who already own Skyrim Special Edition may choose to purchase just the Anniversary upgrade, which includes all the creation content mentioned above in one convenient, high-value bundle, which is probably what I'm gonna do. Then they say, what is the price of the Skyrim Anniversary Edition and the Anniversary upgrade? Skyrim Anniversary Edition by itself will be $50 and 55 euros. But if you already own the Skyrim Special Edition, the upgrade will just be $20 and 20 euros. Prices and availability may differ, blah blah blah, all that other stuff. And then they go on by saying, will there be a physical edition of the Anniversary Edition? Yes, which surprises me actually, but apparently there will be physical copies of the Anniversary Edition available for PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One systems. Please note though that while the physical edition contains a game disc, internet access is still required, so basically you're just buying it just to have a physical thing, and you still basically are getting a digital version, which is common. They're trying to go all digital anyway. Is Skyrim getting a next-gen upgrade? Now this is interesting because this isn't for PC, because PC probably already has this stuff. But they say yes, owners of Skyrim Special Edition or the Anniversary Edition on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S will receive a next-gen upgrade for the game. This upgrade will be free and optimize the game with enhanced graphics, faster loading times, and more. And PC doesn't get this probably because PC can already do this if you just max the game out anyway. So if you're upset about this on PC, just think of it as the console finally getting caught up, I guess. I mean, there's not much more they could upgrade on the old engine. I don't even think they could implement ray tracing on the old creation engine that Skyrim ran on, but I could be wrong about that. But finally they close out by saying, will my achievements trophies carry over? Any achievement trophy progress earned playing on Skyrim Special Edition will automatically carry over to the Anniversary Edition, except when upgrading the PlayStation 4 version of the game to the PlayStation 5 version. And personally, even if I lost my achievements, it wouldn't bother me, because if you're playing the game anyway, it kind of is good to be able to unlock achievements again. But either way, that's everything Bethesda said on this post right here. And then if you click on the link they put here about the first look at Skyrim's upcoming Anniversary Edition and Creative Club content, they basically had a trailer for it, which was a good trailer. And then here is the overview of what they're talking about right now as to what will be included in all this Creation Club content, which is Saints and Seducers, which was originally released in 2019 and introduces an additional storyline across 2 quests and some side quests and other things for the player to delve into, with additional armor sets, weapons, enemies, and more to discover. Rare Curios, which is included as parts of Saints and Seducers. The Rare Curios creation brings additional goods imported from all over Tamriel, including Skyrim Khajiit caravans. Then there is Survival Mode, which I love Survival Mode because I just love punishing my character or myself with making the game even more harder than it needs to be. But no, it's actually more immersive, and I enjoy that, and Survival Mode adds to that. And then, of course, Fishing, which we already know about, and I'm actually still hyped for. I don't know why. I love fishing in every game. I maxed out fishing in World of Warcraft. The bird agrees again. I just love fishing, and yeah, so basically, there will be more on this. I'm sure we'll get more information about what else is included in this Anniversary Edition, as well as the specific graphic upgrades on November 10th from the Todd Howard Ask Me Anything. He probably will answer a bunch of questions, not all of them, obviously, but also he will probably have, like, a thing to read from, just like something that was supposed to be said for just basic new information and PR purposes as well. So expect new information about that, and if we're lucky, maybe a tease about Starfield, but I doubt it. But either way, it's likely anything that was unanswered here on this specific website will indeed be touched on during this Todd Howard Ask Me Anything. But one interesting thing I want to bring up real quick before we close the video out is this. There has so far been no mention of Skyrim Anniversary Edition on Game Pass, and remember, both Microsoft and Bethesda previously stated that future games would release day one on Game Pass, so I guess We'll find out soon enough if that statement was true or false. However, I believe the statement was true and the game won't be coming on a Game Pass either way because of this reason. There is one thing we need to keep in mind. The Skyrim Anniversary Edition does somewhat fall into the realm of DLC and expansion content, more so than it does a new actual game title. It also includes several community mods via the Creation Club, which would just muddy the entire Game Pass for free to subscriber process probably a lot. And generally, even if a game is available on Game Pass to subscribers, its DLC and expansions usually are not. So with that in mind, I don't foresee the Skyrim Anniversary Edition actually being available for free to Game Pass subscribers, and there really isn't any reason to be upset by this. I understand being disappointed, but considering everything I just stated here, it's mostly focused around its DLC and custom content. So judging by already existing Game Pass patterns, this would mean it wouldn't be free to Game Pass users just based on the already existing processes. That is basically everything I wanted to talk about today, though. As always, thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. Be sure to subscribe to help grow the community, and huge shout out to the following amazing people for going above and beyond to support the channel. Get your name added to this permanent future video shout out list by supporting the channel on Ko-fi, Patreon, or here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member. Links for all this and more are down in the description below, as well as a link for Skullzi merchandise and the Skullzi Discord. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when Todd Howard assumes direct control.
It just works.